In the mid-1999, American Hotel and Lodging Educational Institute, short for EI, offered 6 of its most popular management courses on the Internet. At that time, EI was pretty much on top of the game. Research shows community colleges and universities also started to offer online courses around that time. With very little promotion, 700 people signed up EI's online front office course. It shows the urgent need for online learning in workplace. Unfortunately, 2001 9/11 terrorist attack caused 3,000 people lost their lives, and also Czech travel industry experienced one of its worst downturns ever. EI had to spend several years to recover from its lost revenue. So most of the online courses remain the same. They are just simply textbook online. I think my action research can target on EI's online learning courses problem. I went to our department director and later talked with our company's president. After presenting the idea of doing my action research to improve EI's online learning courses, he gave me the green light to proceed. My literature review is focused on finding the key elements that will generate workplace online learning high completion rates. The successful online learning need to separate the different courses in 3 different architectures depending on the level of the trainees. For example, line level, they have low interactive because they are more information training. And for the middle level manager, they just need to perform procedure training goal, so the interactive level is medium. And for the high level managers need to perform strategy training, so the interactive need to be in high. Principles of e-learning. First, use words and graphics rather than words alone. Second, align words to corresponding graphics. That means if the graphics is nothing to do with the words, don't use them. Third, present words as audio narration rather than on-screen text. 4. Explain virtual with words in audio or text, not both. 5. Adding interesting material sometimes can hurt learning. 6. Use conversational style and virtual coaches. 7. Managing complexity by breaking a lesson into parts. Beside the U3 e-learning architecture and principle of e-learnings, the successful elements for the e-learning also include instructor make the huge difference, and also listen to the students' needs. KISS, that means make it as simple as possible. And also, it would be great to build an online learning community. And the final is avoid the e-learning pitfalls. We have to be careful to avoid the pitfalls of e-learning. We have to consider the increase of the cost. And don't overtake the courses. And we also need to balance structure and openness. And remember, don't force an unwanted program on employees. It won't work. And also need to ensure practical application and relevance. Otherwise, what's the purpose of it? Also, consider the needs of unengaged participants. And final, don't make false assumptions about participant engagement. Be honest. Alright, let's go to the course that we want to see. We see the tabs of chapter outline and 6 competencies. We can find the explanation of the keyword by clicking it. Click it again to go back to the content. Oh, this exhibit 1 is super small. Click it, the picture explodes so we can have a good look. This is competency 2, a short segment. Let's take a look at case study, which I think is the best part of the book. Case study has discussion questions, but we cannot type our answers anywhere. The end of the chapter, we find review questions to check how much we learned. Unfortunately, nowhere to share our answer either. By clicking the mark section complete, this chapter is done, but we can come back later as long as we have the access. Online also offers short courses. For example, Supervisory Skill Builders has 9 workbook and 9 DVD series. It's an outsourced EI courses. Well, the price tag for making this series are pretty high, but the quality of the DVD are really good too. The problem is the return of the investment will take a while. As you can see, in order to shorten the download speed, it can only be watched in small screen.
Its values and philosophy. It also helps an employee understand his or her value to the organization.
EI also outsourced a set of very important online alcohol service training program. CARE, C-A-R-E, is short for Controlling Alcohol Risks Effectively. This 4-hour CARE online program prepares beverage employees for handling the challenges of responsible alcohol service. The interactive online program includes audio-video features, learning activities, and review questions. We can see it was done through Learning Management System, LMS.
Most states now add special features on IDs so underage drinkers can be differentiated from legal drinkers. Now, review this video to learn about requesting and examining IDs. Watch the video and then click Next to answer a question about what you observed.
I'm not allowed to accept IDs that have raised edges.
It got caught in the wash. You can't treat me this way. You serve them.
Stay focused and explain why you're refusing service. Follow the procedures of your establishment. We could lose our license if we served you. It's against the law to serve minors. But we have some great non-alcoholic margaritas.
Select the best answer to the question and then click Check Answer for your results.
This is EI's in-house designed online course. It just came out from the oven. This course will be the pioneer for all the rest of the EI online courses. It is not as polished as the outsourced courses, but ready for this, the instructor is the author of the textbook. This kind of personal touch is great. This is also not a standalone course. It works with the textbook. And this online enhancement is not just bullet points the chapter. The professor teaches the student as if he is teaching his students in university. And the information here is even more in detail. This is a great direction for all the EI online courses in the future. Based on the result of my literature review, I think EI is moving to the right direction. Giving the assignments and provide discussion board for students' discussion would be 2 elements I suggest to add on top of what EI is planning to do for their online courses. This U-Do-2 LMS course is an assignment for the possible future course, Train the 21st Century Trainer. The final project is going to present to their HR director and general manager. This is a very practical assignment, and the project won't go with the training manager. it becomes the properties training material. As for specific orientation, some work can use screen capture to create job tutorial videos. So this can be another practical, can be used immediately assignment for any workplaces.